And now to our second inductee, Jim Smith, the pioneering founder and owner of Carpet Call. Imagine a young man in his early 20s, standing on Australian soil for the first time. He's far from home. London is a world away. In his pocket, less than $100. No safety net, no connections, just raw ambition, a strong work ethic, and a dream to build something lasting. That young man was Jim Smith. From those humble beginnings, Jim didn't just survive, he thrived. He poured his heart into understanding what customers truly needed. And for Jim, it's always been about the little things, the details that others overlook, the commitment that turns a transaction into trust. He opened his doors 7 days a week. Public holidays? No problem. And yes, believe it or not, Jim and his team have been known to install carpet on Christmas Day. That's not just service. That's legendary dedication. That's the can-do spirit that doesn't just meet expectations. It shatters them. Word spread, reputation grew. One store became two became 10, and today, the Carpet Call network stands proud with over 130 stores spanning every corner of Australia. From bustling cities to regional towns, Carpet Call has become a household name in flooring retail, a true Australian success story. But numbers only tell part of the tale. Behind every store, every roll of carpet, every satisfied customer, are people. Over the decades, Jim has employed thousands of Australians. He's given first jobs to eager school leavers. He's provided stability to young families. He's mentored apprentices who've gone on to lead their own teams. Jim didn't just build a business. He built lives. He created wealth, opportunity, and community.
I've been with Carpet Call since 2004. I first met Jim in 2008, head office in Melbourne. And when I arrived, I noticed his car had smoke pouring from the engine bay. I said, "Excuse me, Jim, I think there's a problem with your car." He very sarcastically looked back and replied, "Is it on fire, is it?" I looked back and said, "I think it is." Once the panic settled, we got to work, and now for more than 15 years, we've been working very closely together. It's clear why he's being recognised tonight. Jim's work ethic, determination and mentorship has had a profound impact on me, Carpet Call, and the whole flooring community. Thank you, Jim. Congratulations on being inducted to the Hall of Fame. It's certainly well deserved.
And here's what makes Jim truly remarkable. He's still at it. Decades later, you'll still find him in the thick of it, visiting stores, talking to staff, listening to customers. He leads not from a corner office, but from the front line, surrounded by an expert team he's carefully built and fiercely trusts. Jim Smith is the embodiment of the family business dream. He started with an acorn, a single idea, a single store, a single promise to do right by customers. And he nurtured it year after year into a giant oak, deep-rooted, far-reaching, and unshakable. His journey reminds us that greatness isn't about scale. It's about consistency. It's about showing up every day with integrity. It's about valuing people as much as profit. And it's about proving that when you serve others with passion, success follows. The Australian carpet industry stands united and proud to induct Jim Smith into our Hall of Fame. This honour belongs not just to Jim, but to every team member, past and present, who's rolled up their sleeves alongside him. Together, you've made Carpet Call more than a brand. You've made it a force, a benchmark, a beacon.
James Leslie Smith. I first met you in Brisbane in 1980. You had a couple of stores then, but I detected a burning ambition, determination to turn those stores into a national chain. Well, James, you've done it in spades. 45 years later, You've got close to 200 stores. Carpet Core is one of the most well-known and liked names in soft furnishing in Australia. Not only that, but you've very cleverly built and own state-of-the-art warehouses and business offices in every mainland capital state. James, you're a legend.
Jim, your legacy doesn't just cover floors across this nation. It lifts lives. It inspires the next generation to dream bigger, work harder, and never forget the power of the little things. On behalf of the Carpet Institute of Australia and every home and business that walks a little softer because of your vision, congratulations.